guys, it's Jessica. Today I have a new type of video for you. I'm doing a collab with the amazing LittleSurprisesYT, and we both decided to make some creations that are inside out inspired. She chose to make an amazing charm bracelet, and there is a link to her video here. I will also be leaving one at the end of the video, and I chose to create keys that are inspired by each emotion. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so first I'm going to take a paper clip and bend it into a straight line, and this will be kind of the base support for every key you see here, so I'm just kind of showing you at the beginning. Once it's nice and straight, I am moving on to a yellow gold color, and I'm rolling it out to a 4mm thickness. I'm taking a star cutter and I'm cutting out the top, and in case you haven't guessed, we are creating the joy key. So next I'm rolling out a log of yellow gold clay, and then from there I will poke a hole in it, put it on the paper clip, roll it until it's nice and smooth, and that will become the body of the key. Once the body is complete, I'm going to cut off part of it and take my 3 to 4 colors of clay. Here I'm using gold, blue, and green, just because those are the colors of joy. Then I'm going to roll them into a log, put them on the body of the key, and twist it so it looks like a swirl. Then I'm going to attach a small head pin to the star, as that will be the top of the key, and then after that's in, I'm going to attach it to the body of the key. Here I also chose to cut a smaller star out of it, just because I thought it looked really cool as a hollow star, but you can choose to leave it in one piece. So for the bottom of the key, I was inspired by Joy's hair, and I'm kind of cutting a leaf shape out of blue clay, and then I'm going to cut the middle out as well, just kind of to match the hollowness of the star. After that, I'm going to slide it onto the bottom of the key using a bit of TLS to keep it in place. For some final decorations, I'm going to roll very tiny snakes of gold clay and add them just around the base of the key, at the top of the swirl, and at the top of the key, just because I find it makes it look really cool. And as a final touch, I decided to add a little green leaf shape also to the key, just because it kind of matched her dress, and then I decided to turn it into a leaf. So for the final part, I mixed some translucent Sculpey as well as some yellow clay and sparkles just to get the emotion orb thingy-majigger, and I placed it in the middle of the key. The finalized versions of all the keys will be shown at the end of the video. So next I will be making fear. So a lot of the rest of the keys, the process is very similar to the first key, so they will be kind of sped through a little bit. Essentially what I'm doing is rolling a purple log, putting it on the paper clip, and then mixing 3 colors together. I chose pink, white, and purple, twisting them into a log, and then putting it on the rest of the body of the key. To make the head of the key, I'm rolling another log. One has a pointed end, one is the normal thickness of the key, and I'm making it into a swirl. To make the bottom of the key, I take some white translucent clay, roll it into a log with both ends thinner at the edges, and roll them into 2 swirls. Next, I take some light purple thin snakes, add them as decorations, and add some white dots near the bottom of the key. To finish it up, I add a ball of translucent purple clay in the middle and roll it up. The third key I will be making is Disgust. So again, to begin, I roll a thin log of green clay, stick it on my paper clip, cut off the part I don't want. The Disgust key is in fact a bit shorter than the other 2 keys, as the character itself is shorter. So here I mixed a few colors together, swirled them up, and added them to the body of the key. To make the top, I take a small circle about 3 to 4mm thick, stick it on the top of the key, and cut out 3 sides of it. And I'm going to cut it in a bit of a rounded shape, because we will be taking small little logs, making the ends thinner, and curving them in. And ideally, the shape will kind of look like a 4-leaf clover, or better yet, broccoli. Here I'm just sticking in a head pin at the top of the key, and adding bits of dark green clay just as decorative bits. To make the base of the key, I make a slight crescent moon shape, add another middle piece, and attach it to the bottom. Then I just finish it up with some translucent green clay. The next key I will be making is Sadness. So here I'm starting off with my roll of blue clay, and I'm sticking it on the paper clip, rolling it out a bit, and then I am taking my For color, rolling it into a log and putting it on the body of the key. To make the head of the key, I'm using sparkly blue clay. I am rolling it about 3 to 4 millimeters thick, and I'm cutting out a teardrop shape. Once that's cut out, I'm sticking it onto the body of the key and then cutting out a inner tear shape as well. To make the bottom of the key, I am taking 2 silver teardrop shapes, connecting them to make a bit of a heart shape, cutting off the bottom of the heart, then attaching it to the blue at the bottom. Then, to add some more detail, I'm adding 2 small snakes of blue clay as teardrops. After attaching it, I'm adding some silver snakes for details, and then I'm going to add translucent blue clay to the middle of the teardrop. Finally, I will be ending with anger. So I'm starting as usual with my red log, adding it to the paper clip, then I'm taking some colors, I'm taking red, orange, brown, rolling them into a log and twisting them into a swirled shape, and the anger key is in fact the shortest key. To make the head of the key, I'm going to roll out some red clay, cut out a rectangle shape, and then kind of make it into a pentagon shape. Once you have the form, I'm basically gutting the inside of the shape and creating tooth-like indents into it, because it kind of reminded me of anger. After you're done cutting out the inside, I'm attaching the body, then taking another piece of flattened clay, creating a square and making 3 lines in it, kind of like a fist, and that will be the bottom of the key. To finish off, I am attaching some orange snakes as details and adding some red translucent clay in the middle of the head of the key. So these are the completed keys. I hope you guys liked the tutorial. Please let me know what your favorite key was, which key you didn't like so much, and I would love to see what the key to your emotions are. So if you guys decide to create your own inside out inspired keys, feel free to tag me on Instagram. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Let me know what you'd like to see next, and if you haven't already, please check out Amy's other video as part of this collab. Thanks for watching. Bye!